Parah, Parak Zayin, Mishnah Tet, 9th Mishnah, the 7th chapter of Masachet Parah. We're continuing to talk about interruptions between filling the water and doing the kiddush of adding the ashes that would be considered an interruption, a melacha that would make it pasul. Says the Mishnah, the water's on the shoulder. And somebody asked him, hey, Rabbi, whatever, I know you're carrying the water for the Parah Aduma, but I have a question about my cat. Can I feed him cat food on Shabbat or whatever? And he gave a hara, I taught it teaching. Pezabartuder lahatir or le'asur, to permit or to prohibit. The tamei l'taher liftor l'chayim. So he gave tara halacha. V'hara le'acherim et haderech. Or somebody say, hey, could you tell me how to get to the makol? Oh, sure, you go, whatever. V'harag nachash ve'akrab. Or he killed a snake or a scorpion that wasn't in his way, wasn't on the way, but he saw a dangerous snake and he killed the snake. V'natal achalim latziam. Or he took food in order to save them, meaning like somebody gave him, he's like, lunch for later, pasul. All those actions are pasul, okay, because, we'll see in a second why, but it's clear because those are not necessary actions for the purpose of taking the water to do kiddush, to add the ashes. Achalim la'achlam, somebody gives him food to eat now, or like on the way, he's got to eat on the way, kasher. Hanachash v'ha'akrav shayu ma'akvinoto. If the snake or the scorpion were ma'akvinoto, were holding him back, if they were in his way, kasher, then he's allowed to kill them. He's like, I got to keep going, so I got to kill the snake. Amar Rabbi Yehuda said, Rabbi Yehuda zehaklal. This is the rule. Kol davar shu mishum melacha. Anything that is mishum melacha means a kind of work, something that would distract you from what you're doing. So then, if you're doing something that's mishum melacha, that's distracting, bein amad or lo amad pasul. Whether you stopped or didn't even stop, but you're doing something, then it's pasul. Okay, therefore, I guess if you're taking food or something that's we're going to see distracts you. But davar she'eno mishum melacha, like kagon hora'ah u'marat tadech. If somebody's he's saying if you're not stopping and somebody asks you a question, you're continuing to go, then amad pasul. If you stopped, it's pasul. V'im lo amad, but if you didn't stop, it's kasher. So it's clear that Rabbi Yehuda is arguing the Tanakama because the Tanakama says even if you doesn't whether you stopped or not, the Tanakama is saying if somebody asks you a question, you answer them, or you're doing something else, you're showing it doesn't make a difference whether you stopped or didn't stop, whether you're on the way. That's a psul, as the Tanakama seems to say, meaning it's a hesach hadat. Rabbi Yehuda says no, it depends. You can do things on the way that don't interrupt you, but if it's mishum melacha, if it's some kind of action, I guess if you kill the snake, even though it's not blocking you, even though you didn't stop, okay, then that's a hesach hadat. That's going to interrupt you. So Rabbi Yehuda is arguing on the Tanakama and says it depends. If you're doing something of work, then it doesn't matter if you stopped or not. Okay, but if you didn't do something of work, then if you stopped, it's pasul. But if you didn't stop, if you talked and kept going, it would be kasher. We'll stop here, dedicated learning to the memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Make it a great day.